Hello. Welcome back to the show. Today we are going to go into a deep dive into a it's called Shadow. It's called Shadow, and it's a sniper bot that it lives alone on your desktop or on your VPS. This is for those people out there that need a little bit more of an extra speed booster to their copy trades, for those that want to have extra secure privacy when it comes to not like living on a, for example, Telegram bot. No shade at all to guys that are using Telegram bot, but this is just a little safer, and also since it is dedicated, it can be a lot faster as well. So, with that being said, I wanted to give you a deep dive, quick walkthrough on Shadow, and then also show you a case study on how I use it to print money. Now, to be completely fair, just to give you a full assessment and a case study, what I do, right, is I use a algorithm that I found on, honestly, I found it on a pump project, and there was a project that was given, and the algo gives me like, nice calls that are already filtered. And honestly, I pay like 30, $40 for those calls. Easy, no? Now, I have another Telegram bot that essentially scrapes those particular calls, and it only gives me certain type of calls that I particularly have filtered it for. So it's like there's an algo filter that meets my filter, and that's how it works. Now, what you're gonna see in a second is live trades from my Telegram bot. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Shadow to be able to copy trade my Telegram bot, because ideally, I personally don't feel comfortable putting more than like one Solana into a Telegram, just for the fact that there's so many things that could happen. People can see private keys. I'm not saying the developer is bad, but since it's on a public domain, it's hard for security to be 100% A1 compared to a person who obviously has got it on a dedicated, computer or personal laptop or whatever that may be. So without any further ado, I want to basically copy trade myself, so that way I can put like 2 Solana in this wallet, fresh, clean wallet, and dedicate that specifically to printing while I sleep, or literally away from keyboard. Now, I'm hoping to hit anywhere from 75% up on basically profitable trades, and swinging anywhere profits between 5 to 25, 35%, maybe more. Now, how many times trades happen? Maybe 2, 3, 4 times a day. Who knows? Or maybe 2, 3 times every hour. Who knows? But what I do know is I want to show you how this world works. So, without any further ado, let's get cooking. So, oh. So, right here on the right side here is Axiom, and this is just my current wallet that I'm going to copy trade, and here's Shadow. And what I'm going to do first and foremost is go into my configurations, and what I'm going to want to do is, and I've already done this, but what you want to do is you're going to put your RPC, and you're going to put that in there. Now, I've already have the RPC in there. I have sauce. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and rock and roll with what I already have, right? Easy. Now, next thing, however, is let's talk about proxies. Now, if you're working in a way where you're gonna be using multiple copy trades, then proxies may be something that you want to take a look at. For my case study, however, I'm not needing it. I just need the simple, fast, possible way as possible. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this one. This is a group here, but I'm gonna go ahead and create a group here. This is gonna be a group that's specifically dedicated to the wallets or wallet that will be following my original trading wallet. So we'll call this CT wallets. All right. And then from there, I have a group, and I'll go into the group. I can add my wallets here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly add my wallets, or a wallet for that matter. And just so you guys can't obviously get into my account, I'm going to do this off camera real quick so that way it's just privacy. So we'll call for this matter. Actually, I can show you this because you don't really see the private key or anything like that. So I can actually show you this. So I'm gonna go ahead and because I use Frog with Tools. It's a serverless bundler. Little shill there, but anyways, I'm gonna name this Shadow wallet, and then I'll hit save. And I'm gonna copy my private key, and then I'm gonna go back into my program here and paste that in there. Add. All right, beautiful. So I've added it. Now I'm gonna go back here so you guys can see that it has been added. And now I can continue on. So let's go to gRPC. So in this world, you have a couple different things that connect you to the Solana blockchain. Again, like I said, I have Sauce Node. So I have that already configured in there. I also have the Sauce Node gRPC, but you're gonna have to configure your own settings with your own node. That's important. You're gonna need to have your own node to be able to use this efficiently. With that being said, now I'll go into monitors. Now, monitors essentially is what you're going to copy trade. So just so I can show you from scratch, I'm going to create a new monitor group here. I'm going to call it Profitable BT Wallets. I'll add. And then from there, I can actually click on again the group and then click on monitor. From here, I can go ahead and monitor things such as Pump Fund, Pump Swap, Radium, or I can specifically copy trade. And this is where it gets interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and do copy trade. I'm going to call this, the 1 second. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and call this copy trade the BT boy. This RPC group is Sauce Node. The max concurrent buys, which means that how many buys are happening at one time. That'll be just one for me. One moment. So now, sorry about that. So what I want to do now is I'm going to go into the trader loss streak. So this is interesting that they have this set up too, because what it does is if there becomes a pattern where you continue to lose after 3 times, it'll just stop. So I like that. So I'll hit 3. The max session loss. I want to lose less than 0.5 SOL. Because specifically with this particular bot, I believe we're gonna go in with a very little, like maybe 0.25 to maybe 0.35 Solana, and have like a 1.5 bag maybe. So and then basically just see where that goes with that. So with that being said, let's set that all up. The max session loss will be 0.5. We are going to have a webhook. Now, this is where I can basically kind of have reminders for myself or notifications, specifically with my Discord. And it just kind of gives me a heads up of basically when I've traded. One moment. So, with that being said, I can set up. Let me go ahead and set that up real quick, just so it's all done. So give me just one moment. And to do this, by the way, you simply need to have just a server, and pardon me, from the server, you'll be able to essentially, and you can, by the way, have a free server. It doesn't have to be like, paid or anything like that. But once you have the server, you go into your permissions, and I'm sorry, you go into your you create a server. Obviously, you create a channel, and from that point on, you can go into uh, edit channel and go into integrations. Along with that, go into webhooks, and then new webhook, and then basically from that where you can hit copy web URL, and that'll bring all the information directly into the well, let me go back here. My bad. Let's go back to back into play. So I went ahead and got that information. I'm gonna go ahead and paste that over, and I can actually hit test. And let me just see real quick here if it actually worked. Yep, the test went through. So now I can actually basically add my CopyTrade wallet. So I have it here. I'm gonna go ahead and copy it. And just because I don't want you guys really seeing my wallet, just to be completely frank with you, it is what it is. I'm going to not show it right now. So just give me a second so I can go ahead and place that interval in there. Now, as far as everything else goes, I'm talking about, oops, sorry. As far as everything else goes, or when it comes down to it, like wallet group, amount buy, this is what we'll set up now. The minimum trader buy amount and the max trader buy amount. We'll set this up. So this basically is what you would set up to filterize the already trades that are already happening. Now, because my algo and my filter is already set on point, I really don't need any type of filters here. I can simply just set up a buy amount and then make sure it copies to auto sell too, and be good, because my buy-ins on my Telegram bot are so small that they really don't. They're just really signals at that point, So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and put 5.25 is the buy amount. Slippage is going to be set for 100, and I'm going to do RPC 0 slot next block. I'm gonna do the RPC fee is actually going to be a little different. Actually, I was told that for one, shout out to Edgar. And he was definitely wanting me to tell you guys that he's also a team member on this particular shadow team. But what he wanted me to say was they're currently the fastest. We're literally with 0.001 tips. You can beat people with like 1 Sol plus. So I want to test that 0.001 ology out. So as I say, 0.001, yeah. So yeah, we put 0.001, boom, that's good. The max retries, I mean, with this we could do like, I guess 2. And with that being said, let's go ahead and do the 0.01 again for the tip. And again, 0.01 and 0.01. So 0.01 all across the board. All right. And with that being said, everything else looks groovy. I'm gonna get also copy cells, so there's no need to do anything else here, but just copy the cell. All my other information is pretty much set up good. The fee again will be 0.01, and I'll do 3 retries of selling if need be. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We'll just change these over to 0.001. So we're just gonna really test that limit hard. And right now the take profit is set up for 20%. However, we are going to copy our sell. So I mean, let's set it up for 100%. trigger at and sell at 100. I guess I'm not sure. Actually, you know what? The order doesn't even need to be added just due to the fact that I'm gonna be literally copying my sell, 100% copying my sell, because I have an algorithm set up in my other wallet that basically has all these different like risk and management things. So as long as I'm able to copy that, it's like A1 basically. So there's no need to do any type of other settings here besides just add everything in here. So I'm gonna add. What else thing? Oh, wallet group. CT wallets. There we go. Boom. All right, cool. I'm gonna add now. All right, so we are there, and then we should. Let me just. Hopefully everything works here, but we should be able to just hit play now. Boom, running. Monitor started running successfully, and we are lock and loaded. Now the only thing I obviously have to do now is just make sure that I have some damn Solana, right, in my wallet, so that way, so this thing's able to fire off. But with that being said, that is literally how you do it. You can literally check your profitable wallet by clicking on the group, and all the monitors are going to be showing up there. Mine currently is running. I can just literally hit the minimize option on my shadow bot and let it run overnight, and voila. This helps you mitigate any risk from having it in a Telegram and hoping that your money is safe. I love Telegram, however. I love the people that are, do bots on it, and using it for what it is, for signals and small buys to copy trade is one of the things. You got to think smarter, not harder, especially here in DeFi. Protect your assets, ladies and gentlemen. But with that being said, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. I just wanted to show you guys this wonderful, beautiful tool. Please check it out. They got a pre-sale coming up too, and I'll put a link in my description so you guys can check out the Discord and ask questions if need be. Very, very hard ass software. Pause. Pause. All right, y'all. Again, thank you so much for watching today. You guys have a wonderful, blessed day. I'll see you guys soon, and hopefully you guys learned something. Okay. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to answer them. I'll be more than happy to answer them. All right. Ciao.